Before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to my alma mater, the Maryland Terrapins, for beating USC in an absolutely bonkers comeback last night. I wasn't able to watch it because I was out, but it was crazy to see. The highlights were unbelievable. So proud of that team, and I won another bowl game, dang it. Anyway, last night, or yesterday, because it was in the afternoon, Michigan beat Bowling Green in a pretty nondescript defensive slugfest. Not much to say about it, but there is a lot to say about this episode because we are 50 episodes into this crazy idea, and I am very excited to see where this goes. We have 83 episodes remaining after this. I think 84 technically, but we're just going to get going right now. Let me just set some stuff up here. All right, Do Not Disturb is already on. Let's roll. Go over here. We have... Oh, got to reset this thing. There we go. So, we have 85 teams left. We got to get down to 84 today. Let's shuffle this wheel and get this going. On episode 50 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... Kansas. We're going right to the center of the map, and Kansas has a very likely matchup against Colorado here, but it could be somebody else. Let's find out. They're bordering a couple of teams that have already played out of the four teams they are bordering. Actually, no, every single one of the teams they're bordering has already played a game. So we're seeing another team go back into the battlefield today. They've got Colorado State in this little sliver to the north, Missouri to the north and east and southeast, Arkansas directly south, and then Colorado to the west. Let's spin this arrow and find out where they're going. They're going to be going northeast, which is Missouri. The Battle of Kansas City will take place in episode 50. Let's get this set up. And there's Maryland. Looking a little better. I have a little bit more hope for that team. But let's go over to Missouri. Where are they? There they are. In 88 overall, with some of the best and most talented players in the entire country on their roster. And here's Kansas, an 87 overall. This should be a very, very close game. It's the border war. Let's get Missouri's uniforms ready to go. They've got this home look, which is probably going to be pretty good. I think we're going to put Kansas in their blue uniform here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go black and yellow versus blue. Should be a fun looking battle here. And we're going to put this baby at noon. There we go. All right. Let's get started. Drop this back, put this over here. Some very excited Missouri fans. They've got that big drum getting ready to go. Kansas on the roads. We're going to go there stuff first. Go over here. It's another SEC team, and it's another interconference battle. SEC right now is 11-0 against out-of-conference teams, but they've got a pretty huge challenge against the Kansas Jayhawks. For so long, they were, the carpet of the Big 12 that everybody else could walk over, but not anymore. They have one of the most talented quarterbacks in the country in Jalen Daniels, if he can stay healthy. I think that's his name. And Missouri will get the ball first. So Brady Cook will get going with Luther Burden and company. And here we go. That's a good early return for number 2. That's Marquise Johnson making the return. Now, Missouri, they played all the way back in episode 4 of this series. It was a long, long time ago. They were able to take down Illinois in a high-stakes matchup. Now they got Kansas. So here is Brady Cook. Handing it off to the running back. It's number 8. He tries to hurdle somebody, and he only hits it 2 yards. That's Nate Noel. Now, they had a really good combination. I think they might be the only team this year to have multiple running backs rush for 100 yards in the same game. A very high-powered offense. that Kansas will have to work incredibly hard to neutralize today. 2nd and 8, Brady Cook in the shotgun, hands it off again to Noel, and Noel will only pick up 3 there, which will bring up 3rd and 5. Kansas is establishing himself well on the defensive side of the ball so far. They're not allowing too many holes or too many big plays in these first 2 snaps. But that could all change on 3rd and 5. What does Missouri have drawn up here as they look to extend this opening drive? Cook is going to throw. They bring the blitz, he throws, and that's going to be caught by Luther Burden III, making his first catch of the game. He had a deep ball touchdown against Illinois, and not too much else. He'll look to be more involved today, especially if things get hairy. Solid open field tackle from Mello Dotson, but he couldn't stop the first down. It's 1st and 10 for Mizzou. Cook hands it off again. It's going to be Marcus Carroll, the backup running back, getting taken down. It's only a 1-yard gain. Kansas doing a great job of neutralizing that run game so far. But their corners are going to have to be ready. Their corners, their safeties. They have to be aggressive with knocking down the pass and not just making secure tackles. Because I don't know if their offense can keep up. 2nd and 9. Cook. It's a halfback draw. It goes to Noel. And Noel tried to get to the edge. That could have been a huge run. Instead, Kansas is able to track it down. But it is another 1st down for the Tigers. I'm hoping for a relatively quick game because the Eagles start play against the Giants in about 1 minute. Let's see if I can pull up that game and watch at the same time. That's really a fun little setup. It's a play fake for Brady Cook. He drops back, wants to go deep, instead throws short to Nate Noel, and he makes the catch, but there is an injured offensive lineman for the Tigers. That's Connor Tollison, their starting center. That could be a pretty major injury if he's held out long term. That could give Kansas a boost in the pass rush. Drake Heismeyer comes in as the backup center. He takes the snap. Cook throws, caught. That's Brett Norfleet, their starting tight end. Let's pull up this Eagles-Giants game, which I think I don't have to sign into a VPN for. Yeah, here we go. I'll just turn that volume all the way down. I don't want to get a huge copyright strike from showing any footage of this game. Not doing that. There goes another handoff to Noel, and he gets the 1st down just barely. And another injury. Taiwan Berryhill Jr. Oh, boy. He's not listed on their depth chart, but he's a good player. Oh, yes, he is. He's their starting middle linebacker. So 2 really crucial injuries early in this game. Nate Noel is taken down for a 1-yard gain. We have not seen a lot of stuff be affected by injuries so far in Imperialism, but this game could be the exception. I'll try and keep tabs on both of those to see if Berryhill and Tollison come back into the game at some point. But for now, it's 2nd and 9 at the 37. Missouri is running a whole bunch of time off the clock here. Cook in the pistol. Another handoff. It goes to Noel. He has some space, but it's a great one-on-one open field tackle by Jason Gilliam, who ends that play right there. So it's another 3rd down. Missouri has been surgical on 3rd down so far, and they're going to have to convert another one, or it's going to be a long field goal. 3rd and 5. Cook launches wide open, and they are playing this so safely. They're not really taking any risks. They just know they're going to have something available that can get them 5 or 6 yards. And if you can use your running game to get into 3rd and short, it's a pretty unstoppable combination. We're already halfway through the 1st quarter here. Kansas has yet to touch the ball on offense because their defense cannot get Missouri off the field. Cook, another handoff. Oh, God. Fantastic block by Missouri, and it's another 1st down up to 15. And Missouri is officially in business. Nate Noel is just pounding it down their throats today. Marcus Carroll has 1 run so far, but it's mostly been the Nate Noel show, both in the running and the passing game. So here is 1st and 10 from the 15. Brady Cook with trips to his right. You have to think this is going to be a sweep run to the right because they have the numbers advantage. And there it goes. Noel tries to cut it back to the middle, and he's able to pick up about 4 yards to make it 2nd and a short 7 from the 11. Yeah, I'm nervous. If Kansas can't come out and score quickly, or create a long, methodical drive of their own, then they're going to be in major trouble here. Missouri might make this a quick one. 2nd and 7. Cook throws. It's intercepted! A game-changing play by Jason Gilliam, who takes that pass. Brady Cook was looking for something short. They recognize that he's not going to go for anything big. He's going to go for the small plays, try and get a first down, just jump the route and run it the other way. 1st and 10 from the 23 for Kansas. They make a huge opening drive turnover. And take a look. He just jumped ahead. It was Theo Weiss Jr. who was trying to make the catch, and he couldn't get there. Eagles-Giants about to kick off in the Meadowlands. Here's Jalen Daniels' first play. He hands off to the running back, number 4, gets a hole. And he does get the first down, a 12-yard gain for Devin Neal, the senior running back who's got some major talent. Here we go on 1st and 10. Kansas trying to bring some energy in. They have to supply the energy themselves. They don't have a huge road crowd here. And there goes the handoff. Neal again. Just keeps pushing forward, but number 2 from Missouri, Toriano Pride Jr. is able to make a good tackle there to keep it at a 4-yard gain. Giants coming out here in their game as well. We got a flag on the kickoff because of course we do. Flag. Flag. God. Jalen Daniels hands it off to Devin Neal. He's pushed forward for only a 2-yard gain. Now, would I want there to be more flags here to be realistic? No. Because nobody likes flags. Nobody likes the game to be stopped and to be decided by a bunch of referee decisions. They like to see the players decide the game. And that's what we have here in Imperialism, thank goodness. 3rd and 4. Jalen Daniels in the empty set. They're looking like they want a blitz, but they only bring 4. Daniels throws short. First down. Past midfield, and Devin Neal has been the engine so far for the Jayhawks. We'll see if Missouri can find a way to shut him down. Meanwhile, it's 1st and 10 for the Giants. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Throws. Short. Oh, boy. Is that Malik Neighbors? Yes, it is. Early first down for the Giants. We go back to the Kansas game. Jalen Daniels in the shotgun. Another handoff. No, it's a play fake. He wants to go deep. Throws. Long. Caught. Huge gain past the 20. And the Kansas Jayhawks are in business in the red zone. That's Lawrence Arnold, the starting wide receiver, who got open on the post route and just ran away from the coverage. Beautiful catch. Got an extra block from his tight end. Great job. Daniel Jones looking to throw on 1st down. And that's knocked away by Darius Slay. Love to see it. Jalen Daniels in 1st down. Hands it off to Neal. Neal goes outside, and that's a great TFL. Marvin Burks Jr., the strong safety, leading the charge, and that is the end of the 1st quarter. We're going to go right into the 2nd here. 2nd and 12. Daniels calling out blitzers. He hands it off to Neal. Neal tries to bounce off some linemen, but he only picks up 1 yard there. So it'll be 3rd and 9. And they're close to field goal range. They could obviously take some points here if they just play this conservatively, and I think that might be the better choice. It's a good tackle for the Eagles to force 3rd and 2. And here's Jalen Daniels in 3rd and 9. What do they choose to do here? He wants to throw. He's under pressure. He throws to the left. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Kansas. Lawrence Arnold makes the reception. Jalen Daniels is using his scrambling skills to a T right now. Just extending the play, creating some different routes that weren't drawn up initially. And that is a fantastic catch and run by Lawrence Arnold to give Kansas the lead on the road. It's been a 46-episode gap for Missouri, and they haven't fully shaken off the rust yet. An early red zone turnover, and then a quick drive for the Jayhawks going the other way to give them a 7-0 lead here. Number 34 is going to kick the extra point for them. It's Owen Piepergertis, whatever that name is. 8 plays, 77 yards, a good drive for Kansas. So now they're going to kick the ball back to Missouri, and Missouri will look to answer here and hopefully not be the first SEC team to be eliminated out of conference. Return to the 5, 10, 15, 20. A decent return to the 28. Good return for Missouri, and they get started with favorable field position. Here is Brady Cook. Another handoff to Noel, and they shut that down for a TFL. That was Brown making the play. J.B. Brown, the Will linebacker, coming up to make that stop and force 2nd and 12. I'm trying to see if I can spot number 6 in this play. I can't quite do it. Yeah, he's back in the game, and Missouri center is back in the game as well. So nothing really affected by those injuries. Brady Cook throws to the sideline. That's going to be a 4-yard gain there. Which will bring up 3rd and 8. Just going to drop in this little thing here so I can watch both games at the same time. I'm pulling a Kevin Harlan. I'm calling both games. Cook in the shotgun. Under a lot of pressure on 3rd and 8. He turns back and he's sacked. And coming back from injury, that's Taywan Berryhill Jr. making the sack, forcing 4th and 19. And Kansas might be able to put up a multiple possession lead here and potentially put us in Super Sim very early on. Taywan Berryhill Jr. flying right through the hole and giving Brady Cook no choice. Pressure up the middle. It's almost impossible to deal with. So here comes the punt for Missouri.
Number 9 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fantastic punt return for Kansas. They're already in field goal range. So here's Jalen Daniels heading off to Devin Neal, and he's not able to get much. It's a no-game run on 1st down, but considering they're already in field goal range, I think they'll take that. At least 2nd and 10 for Kansas. Jalen Daniels comes out in the shotgun. He's got a bunch formation to his right, no receivers to his left. He's going to throw an RPO to the outside. It's going to be caught, and not much there for the receiver. I'm not sure who caught that. Pop back over here. Might have been Quentin Skinner making that catch, but it's only for a 1-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 9. Daniels has Neal on the outside, wants to go somewhere else, throws to the left. That's going to be tipped away and knocked down by Missouri's pass defense, which will bring up a long 50-yard field goal attempt for the Jayhawks. Can they convert on this? Eagles have the ball right now in the Eagles-Giants game. Jalen Hurts under center. This will be Saquon Barkley's first carry as an Eagle. It's not. He's going to play fake and throw deep. And it is caught. A.J. Brown coming back to the ball, and he gets a 1st down. There goes the kick, and it's off the crossbar. It's off the post and no good. That was one of the most emphatic doinks I've ever seen. Because it was an absolute missile aimed. Oh God, I think it was blocked. No, it was off the post. So an unfortunate turn of events as both teams, trade opportunities in plus territory where they get 0 points out of it. So Missouri with a chance to drive down the field and tie the game here with 4 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Barkley's first carry goes for nothing. There goes a run for Noel, who gets a little more. It's a 6-yard gain for Missouri on 1st down. It's a good run for the Tigers. It sets up 2nd and short, which is their exact game plan. They want to have easy 3rd down opportunities so that Brady Cook doesn't have to take any risks. Hands off to Noel. Noel gains a couple more yards and makes it 3rd and 1. It should be a very easy conversion for them. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts in the shotgun has a whole bunch of receivers out there. Saquon Barkley leaking out. Wants to throw to him. Waits. And is sacked. Great. 3rd and 1. Jalen Hurts has been a really frustrating player to have as your fantasy quarterback this year, I gotta say. Brady Cook under center. It's a fullback dive, and they get the 1st down. Easy play there to number 39. I don't even know if he's going to show up on Missouri's roster. Yeah, I don't know who that is, because they don't show fullbacks in this roster for our lads. But it's a good run for a first down. Cook, another run to Noel. He gets a block and falls forward for a 5-yard gain. Good throw outside of Saquon Barkley, who lowers his shoulder. He is mad. He's looking to show the Giants up. This could be a really fun revenge game. It's kind of why I'm calling both at the same time. 2nd and 5. Yeah, he just lays him out. Brady Cook throws in the RPO. It's going to be caught by number 1. That's Theo Weiss Jr. Making the catch and getting a first down. Missouri in plus territory once again. The pass rush was really what was able to shut down that opening drive or that second drive for Missouri. We'll see if Kansas can try and get that going again, or if Missouri will default to the run game. They bring in a bunch of players. This is probably a run. No. Cook will try and throw the ball. He launches deep. Knocked away by number 28 for Kansas. I don't have that on my roster. I don't know who that is. Might have been Jalen Todd. Could be. I don't really know. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Huge opportunity to get a sack here for Kansas. Can they capitalize? Cook wants to throw again. Throws to the right. That's going to be caught out of the sideline. And that's the 2-minute warning for Missouri. We'll have another 3rd and short here. 3rd and 3. And they're in field goal range if they want to go that route. But they just saw Kansas miss a long field goal, so it could come back to bite them. 3rd and 3. Cook under pressure, really launching back, and now he throws short, caught, first down. Theo Weiss Jr. with another catch. And they get a first down to the 22-yard line. Kansas did bring the pressure. They had Brady Cook retreat back, but he had his eyes on the short passes the entire time. That's what getting the 3rd and short can get you. Even if the quarterback is running all the way back, a short route can get you the first down. Nobody covering the slot receiver. Cook waits, wants to throw short. He does, and that's going to be knocked away. Kobe Bryant, spelled C-O-B-E-E, Bryant, with a big pass breakup there to force 2nd and 10 from the 22. We have 110 seconds remaining in this first half. What can Missouri pull out of the hat here? Cook throws short, caught. Luther Burden with his 2nd catch of the game, getting 7 yards and getting another 3rd and short. But that will bring a significant amount of time off the clock as they look to leave Kansas with nothing on the bone once this drive is over. 3rd and 3. They will chew clock here to get down to about 1:13 to go. Cook throws, end zone, knocked away. Mello Dotson with the pass breakup, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. And I imagine Missouri is going to kick a field goal here just to make it 7-3. But a couple huge pass breakups by Kansas's pass defense. I said earlier they were going to have to step up, and they have. Here comes the field goal for Missouri. It's going to be Blake Craig with the kick. It's up, and it's good. 7-3. Taking a look at Daniel Jones' records. He's been 0-5 at home since the start of last season. That's embarrassing. So hopefully the Eagles can take advantage of that and win this game. I really don't want them to lose. Although maybe it would bring us closer to firing Sirianni. Jones waits, throws a duck, but his tight end catches it to get a first down to the 31. And here comes the kickoff for Missouri. Got a flag down in the Eagles-Giants game. Here comes the kick return to the 5. 10, 15, not much further than that. So Kansas has 1 minute and all 3 timeouts. What can they produce here? Jalen Daniels in the shotgun. Drops back, good blocking from the offensive lineman, and that's a pass breakup for Missouri this time. Corey Flagg Jr., the graduate transfer, making that breakup at the middle linebacker position. Yeah, it's holding in Darius Slay, first down for the Giants. Yikes. 2nd and 10 for Kansas. They have 57 seconds on the clock. Try to get the run game going for the Giants, but they can't do it. Here's Daniels in the shotgun. Has time. Throws short. It's caught by Devin Neal, and there's their first timeout, as they have a 3rd and short here. I don't know if I would have called the timeout there, just because if you can't get this, then Missouri's going to have like 50 seconds and 2 timeouts of their own. Daniels, under pressure, throws deep, and that is a very difficult catch, but it is made by Luke Grimm, who gets the Jayhawks up to the 42-yard line. And they save about 8 seconds on the clock. They get to run back up to the line and try and start this play. Daniels in the shotgun, trying to point out blitzers. They're only rushing 4. He throws short to the sideline. It's caught. And Grimm gets out of bounds for a 6-yard gain. They have 33 seconds, but they need about 20, 25 more yards to get into confident field goal range. Meanwhile, Daniel Jones is sacked. Josh Sweat with a big-time play. Whoo! Love to see it. Eagles force a 4th down. Meanwhile, here's Jalen Daniels in the shotgun. Throws, short, caught. Another 1st down. That's number 5 making the catch, Doug Emelian. And it's another timeout for Kansas as they get closer and closer to field goal range with 28 seconds on the clock. Jalen Daniels in the empty set. They would love to go for an end zone shot here, but nobody's playing press. Throws over the middle, and that's knocked away. Corey Flagg Jr. with another big hit there, stopping the Kansas pass. It's Cooper DeJean making the punt return for the Eagles. I know it's pronounced Cooper DeJean, but he's informing now. It's Cooper DeJean. So, Jalen Daniels in the shotgun. Drops back. Throws deep. Caught. Wide open Devin Neal. Can he get out of bounds? No, he cannot. But they'll take advantage of the chains getting moved to save a couple of seconds. They can probably run one more play before they're forced into kicking field goal here. Clock is going to start running at 30 seconds, which means they're going to have to sprint up to the line here. This is going to be close. 14, 13, 12, 11. Daniels gets everybody up. 10 seconds to go. He takes the snap. He wants an end zone shot. He's forced to throw that ball away, and it falls harmlessly with his hurt. They have 6 seconds if they want to try one more end zone shot here. It's kind of doable, but it's a huge risk. But they're playing on the road against an SEC team. No one has been able to beat the SEC from outside conference, but they will kick the field goal. It's Owen Peeper-Gertis going to try again from long. It's a 35-yard kick, and he missed it. Well, that's unfortunate. Kansas cannot count on their kicker for the rest of the game. Owen Peeper-Gertis with 2 really frustrating misses. One that was understandable from 50, and this one from 35. Yikes. And that kick meter is tough, and the computer really struggles with it. You hate to see it, man. So here's the kneel down from Missouri, and that will end the first half. Kansas is up 7-3, though, and they will get the ball to start the second half. We'll see what they're able to do with it here. I mean, maybe that missed field goal won't mean too much because they can get a touchdown here and push it out to an 11-point lead. Here comes the return to the 5, 10, 15, and he can't get further than that. Jalen Daniels coming out again. They would love to get a second touchdown here. It's a run to Neal. Neal tries to get the edge. He does to the 20, 25, 30, 35, and he does not break the tackle there, but it's a huge 21-yard gain on their first play of the second half. 6:42 to go in this first half. Devin Neal doing a pretty good job of moving the ball against this vaunted Missouri defense. Daniels on first down, another run to Neal. He tries to cut it back to the middle. Daniels should have done a better job blocking there because that's a loss of 1. He just stood there apathetically as Devin Neal was bounced around by Missouri's entire front 7. Eagles starting their possession here. Saquon Barkley trying to move it. It's a great spin move, and he picks up 5 or 6 yards in first and 10. Meanwhile, it's 2nd and 11 for Kansas. Daniels in the shotgun. He has press coverage of the slot. He goes there. He makes the catch. 28 tried to knock it out, Joseph Charleston, but he couldn't do it. It's the 3rd catch of the game for Luke Grimm, the senior slot wide receiver. And Kansas is in plus territory once again. A beautiful throw coming off of press coverage. And he survives the hit. Jalen Hurts looks. It's a great knockdown by number 0. Devin Neal gets the ball. He tries to cut it back, and it's a great tackle by, I think it was number 9, Zion Young, making his first tackle for Missouri. Calling both games is fun. That's Brian Burns. Trade from Carolina making that pass knockdown. Good play. Daniels throws a quick screen. Grimm, his 4th catch, but it only goes for 3 as Joseph Charleston's able to make the stop. 3rd and 6 now. Which way is this false start offsides flag going to go? Sexy Dexy wants it to go the other way. He's trying to petition the refs. And then it's false start. Dang it. Daniels with an empty set on 3rd and 6. They've got press coverage across the board. He brings Devin Neal in. Waits. Throws. And it's knocked away. Corey Flagg Jr. has been the defensive MVP so far for Missouri. And this would be a 56-yard field goal attempt. They should not do this. Mark my words, they should not try this field goal attempt, and they're going to punt it. Good choice. Damon Greaves sends it into the Missouri afternoon sky, and it drops out at the 18. Might have been Charlie Weinrich, maybe? I don't know who that is. Brady Cook hands off to Noel, and that is a fantastic tackle for loss by number 13 for Kansas. I don't know his name. He's not listed on their roster. Brooks? Do they have a Brooks? No. No, they don't. I don't know who you are, man. I apologize. It's a sack for the Giants defense as well. Yikes. 2nd and 13. Cook dropping back under pressure immediately, and he avoids the safety, but he's taken down at the 4. That's number 58 for Kansas. I also don't know who he is, but I'm going to get his name right now. When they show this replay, it's 3rd and 24. Kansas doing a great job. It's Javier Derritt making the sack for the Jayhawks. Just crashing in down the middle. Fantastic play for him. So now it's 3rd and 24. Cook's in the shotgun. Hands it off, and they're going to shut that down. Marcus Carroll can barely get anything. It's no gain, and Missouri will have to punt the ball again. Kansas will have another opportunity to try and stretch out this lead. And here comes the punt. Cook sends it away. It's a forward spiraling kick, and Kansas will fair catch the 43. They're already in plus territory, so they really have to try and move this in to get some sort of score. Put more pressure on Missouri. Daniels hands off to Neal, and Neal is only able to pick up 1 yard there. We've seen so many games where we've had low-scoring matchups the entire time, and then the team that's down is able to get their one and only touchdown drive and change the entire thing in their favor with one possession of the ball. Kansas has to make sure Missouri has to score multiple times to take the lead. Daniels in the pistol with Devin Neal behind him. Hands it off again. Neal has some blockers, lowers his shoulder, but only gets 1 yard. Another frustrating outcome for the Jayhawks, and now Jalen Daniels will be forced to throw in a 3rd and long situation. What can Missouri do here to try and shut that down? You're going to stack the box. Press coverage at the top of your screen. He gets by him. Daniels looks to throw. Launches it long. That's going to be caught by number 18 for a first down for Kansas. Another guy that I don't have the name for. Trying to find it here on their roster, but I can't find it. They're missing so many players on this depth chart. It's really frustrating. But it's a first down from the 22 for the Jayhawks. Daniels throws quickly, caught. He gets some extra blockers. Number 2, who already has a touchdown today, Lawrence Arnold, getting all the way up to the 7, and the Jayhawks are in business. Can they put this game away right here and right now? Jalen Daniels coming up huge when he absolutely has to. It's a wide receiver screen. And a great block by number 52. Another player that I don't have. Oh, it's Logan Brown, the right tackle, making a good block. First and goal. Daniels waits, drops back, throws to the end zone, knocked away. Drayden Norwood making a good stop at corner for the Tigers. That'll be second goal. Big time play here for the Missouri defense. The entire game rests on their shoulders right now. Daniels hands it off to Neal. Neal tries to go outside, and he's dropped for a loss. It's third and goal from the 8. Well, Jalen Daniels, you've had a lot of hype in your career and a lot of injuries. If you want to solidify your legacy in Imperialism, it has to be settled on this play. Can he step up for the Jayhawks when they need him the most? Third and goal. And they're going to let the play delay to the end of the third quarter. So we're going to switch sides and we come right back up. Daniels in the shotgun. Empty set. Sends Neal in motion. Has him outside on the swing pass, but he wants to go end zone. He throws to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas! Jared Casey, the starting tight end, will stretch this lead out to 11. And Missouri's in big trouble. If they don't score here, we're going to go to Super Sim and finish this game out. Eagles get a big stop on their end. Nolan Smith is celebrating. Let's see what he did here. Beautiful throw, beautiful toe tap catch. That would have been good in the NFL as well. Nolan Smith getting a sack on Daniel Jones. You'll love to see it. So it's going to be 13-3. Here comes the extra point attempt for Pieper Gertis. Snap, hold, kick is good. And college football kickers remain perfect on extra point attempts in Imperialism. So with 6:57 to go, Jalen Daniels made the play when he absolutely had to, and now they're up 11. One more defensive stop can lock this game away and give Kansas one of the biggest territories in the country. Here comes the kick return, and it only goes to the 16. Not a great play, so here's Brady Cook. With all the pressure on his shoulders, can he respond? It's a handoff. Good early play for Marcus Carroll. He hasn't really gotten going today. That's a good 6-yard gain on first down, but they have to go faster than that. They need to be able to score before there's like 2:30 left to go. So they can use their timeouts, get the ball back, and really make an attempt at winning this game. Brady Cook in the empty set. They are going to look to throw here. No press coverage for the Jayhawks. Cook drops back, throws medium length. It's caught by Noel. Nate Noel makes the catch up to the 33, and that'll be a first down for the Tigers. Another flag. My goodness. It's ref ball in the NFL. No flags here so far. We love to see it. The only yellow has been the pants that Missouri has been wearing. Brady Cook on 1st and 10. Drops back, throws short, caught by Brett Norfleet, but he only picks up 4 yards. Another 15 seconds coming off the clock here for Missouri, and you want to go faster than this. I mean, come on. You can't show urgency by throwing it over the middle. That's just a time suck every single time. Brady Cook at the 37 at 2nd and 6. Kansas rushes 4. He throws long, caught. That's what you want to see. It's a good catch and another first down from Mookie Cooper making his first catch of the game. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 47. They're in plus territory with 4:50 to go. Marcus Carroll gets set up. Brady Cook runs to the line. They're finally running no huddle. And they call a massive audible here to send everyone in motion. Luther Burton goes to the bottom of your screen, trips to the right. Hands off inside to Carroll, and he's shut down. Jareem Robinson making the big tackle there for a loss of 1. And with 4:30 to go, Missouri is going to have 2nd and 11. Meanwhile, the Eagles going here. They have yet to score in the first quarter this season. That's a good throw to A.J. Brown, and he is going to not fumble the ball and pick up a good amount of yards there on 1st and 10. Brady Cook drops back, throws short, caught by Brett Norfleet. He gets tackled inbounds by the middle linebacker, Taiwan Berryhill Jr. who's been the MVP so far for the Kansas defense. Minnesota got a touchdown. A super long run by Aaron Jones. Would have loved to see that go to Justin Jefferson for fantasy, but it's fine. It's fine. Missouri here on 1st and 10. 3:47 to play. They got to pick up the pace. Cook, under pressure, throws to the right. It's going to be caught by Norfleet. Can he get out of bounds? Yes, he can. And that'll stop the clock and give Missouri a little bit of respite. A little bit more time here. They get 1st and 10 to the 23. A field goal would make it an 8-point game, so it's not worthless to kick that field goal. 1st and 10. Cook in the shotgun. Looking to throw again. Throws outside of Norfleet, and he's taken down inbounds. I believe that was number 5, O.J. Burrows, the free safety, making that tackle. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Tackled inbounds. They will not use the timeout, saving it for that first defensive drive. Everybody comes in motion and no huddle for the Tigers. Brady Cook looks outside. Kansas rushes 6. Cook under pressure, throws long, touchdown Missouri. Theo Weiss Jr. makes the catch and they get the first drive they needed. Saquon Barkley falling forward, getting a first down for the Eagles. They would love to score before the end of the first quarter. Barkley again. That picks up about 3 yards. It's a beautiful throw and catch. Kobe Bryant tried to break it up, but he couldn't dive there in time. And it's a huge touchdown for Missouri, and now their defense has to step up in a major moment. They're going to go for 2 here to try and get a game-tying field goal on their second drive. Brady Cook, huge play right here. He waits, throws, end zone. Caught! And the 2-point conversion is good. It's number 10 making that catch. I don't know who that is, but he's not listed on the depth chart. Depth chart really good. Oh, it's Mekhi Miller making the catch. Wide receiver with a big play to make it 14-11. And now the pressure is on Kansas. Can they get the first SEC upset here in episode 50? Kick return goes out to the 17. And here comes Jalen Daniels. All the pressure's on. Big throw to Jalen Hurts. A.J. Brown makes the catch. I think that's a first down. Yes, it is. Jalen Daniels drops back on 1st and 10. He waits, throws, long, caught. Lawrence Arnold has been instrumental to Kansas' offense today, making a huge amount of big plays. And it's 1st and 10 from the 30. Another 15 seconds come off the clock. And Kansas will chew clock here. Missouri will not call timeouts until we get to the 2-minute warning. Daniels with press coverage at the top of your screen and the bottom of your screen. Will he use it? He'll try. He'll throw long. It's going to be caught. Lawrence Arnold again, all the way to the 50. First down, Kansas. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's going to come down to one more first down for Kansas to pull off the huge upset here. Barkley's tackled in the backfield. Not ideal. It brings up 3rd and long for the Eagles. But here is the one stop Missouri absolutely has to have. Will they be the first SEC team to lose to somebody out of conference? Somebody has to be the Duck. The weak link. Can Kansas expose it as Missouri right here, right now? Jalen Daniels will hand it off to Devin Neal, and he cannot break the tackle, which will make it 2nd and 7. Timeout, Missouri. So here comes the early pistol play here for Jalen Daniels. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts is avoiding the sack, and he is sacked. Dang it. Devin Neal cannot pick up much yardage. Sexy Dexy makes the sack for the Giants in the other game. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Another scoreless first quarter for the Eagles. Fire Sirianni, please. 3rd and 9. It all comes down to this for Missouri. Jalen Daniels in the shotgun. He drops back. Under pressure. Throws it away. It's going to be caught on the sideline, but it will not get the first down. Missouri uses their last timeout. Kansas is not in field goal range, but they are going to have to drive the length of the field if it's a good punt here for Kansas. This game is going to come down right to the end. And that punt, they're not even going to try and down it. Frustrating play there. It comes out to the 20. So here's Missouri with no timeouts. All they need is a field goal. Brady Cook. Under pressure. Throws long. Caught by Luther Burden. And he's taken down, not out of bounds. Another 15 seconds to come off the clock here. Huge inbounds tackle for Kansas there. It was a close call, but they give it to the knee falling down inbounds. Let's take another look at this. No, that should have been out of bounds. Bad call by the refs. It's 2nd and 1 with 1:18 to go. Missouri has to move quickly. Brady Cook not in the empty set. He's got Noel next to him. He throws long, caught. They're going to get a huge amount of yardage here. Luther Burden 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10. Touchdown Missouri. They take the lead with 1 minute to go. Luther Burden, one of the best wide receivers in the country, makes the play when he absolutely needed it. It's a huge 70-yard touchdown for the Tigers, and they take the lead late in this ballgame. Wow, a huge mistake by the Kansas defense. And this is what I was talking about. One play late, if you let the team hang around, they're going to burn you for it at the end. 1 minute to play. Kansas will have all 3 timeouts, but they will need a touchdown to retake the lead. Snap, hold, kick is good. They'll have 62 seconds. And a good quarterback who's good at scrambling. And they're going to need him to step up here. Here comes the kickoff. It's 18-14. 5, 10, 15. And he's taken down at the 18-yard line. They'll have 57 seconds. Jalen Daniels comes out. No press coverage here. He's got Devin Neal next to him. He takes the snap. They rush 4. He throws short, caught by Grimm. And there's the first timeout. It's not a great play to start. You want to try and get more yardage here before you start using your timeouts. 2nd and 3. Daniels throws short again. It's going to be caught but tackled in bounds. And they will not use a timeout because they'll save a couple seconds for the first down. About 7 or 8. No, they're going to save a full 10 seconds here. Chain gang took a while to set up. So now they got to sprint back to the line. 40 seconds to go. Jalen Daniels in the shotgun. He gets all his receivers set. Takes a little bit to get set up. You got Lawrence Arnold at the bottom of your screen. Grimm in the slot. Daniels under pressure. Can't be sacked. Throws a quick pass across his body and it goes out of bounds. 2nd and 10 with 30 seconds to go. They need a miracle at this point. They can throw over the middle. You want to target those deep middle plays just like Missouri did with Luther Burden. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Stacking the box for Missouri. It's press coverage across the board. Daniels under pressure. Rolls out. Sacked! They're forced to use their second timeout. It's going to be 3rd and 16. Missouri's going to lock this one away. They're going ultra drop coverage here. Daniels under pressure. Throws a screen, and that's knocked down. They got to use the final timeout. Kansas is choking it late here. You hate to see it. From a lovable underdog team like Kansas, it's 4th and 19. No timeouts left. Jalen Daniels throws a screen to Devin Neal, and it doesn't go anywhere. And the Missouri Tigers will come back with 15 unanswered points and maintain the perfect record for the SEC. Brady Cook takes the knee. And that'll do it. Missouri takes the win. And the Tigers beat the Jayhawks here. We will go to the map. We'll take a look at who wins the MVP right here. We got a crazy loud motorcycle behind me. They win the border war. Daniel Jones looking deep. It's caught by Malik Neighbors. Player of the game, it makes sense. Luther Burden, 6 catches, 110 yards and a touchdown. He makes his presence known right at the buzzer. Jalen Daniels got 2 passing touchdowns. It looked like they were going to win, but their defense caved at the end. And Luther Burden flashed that superstar potential with a long touchdown to decide it. And let's go to the map. Go to fill tool. This. In Kansas, for a second it looked like you were going to be the team that really tested the SEC and knocked them out. But just like everyone else, you choked. Bye-bye. So now we're just going to erase a quick border here. There we go. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Let's try it again. So we move this up here. Make this huge. Yeah, there we go. So Missouri expands their territory further into the Great Plains, and they now have one of the largest logos on the map. And a huge border with Colorado. That could be a pretty titanic matchup here. And we are 50 episodes in. The map is really starting to clear up. And I will see y'all tomorrow night for another game.